This is a deck that I came across during my weekly reading of the Vicious Syndicate report. Apparently someone actually got top 10 legend with this deck, and the deck itself is actually pretty interesting. It's mostly just a Jade Rogue, but it's got 2 Cult Masters in it for the draw engine. It's also playing Mistress of Mixtures, which is kind of weird considering it's also playing like double Cold Blood and also has a pretty low curve. The Shadowcasters are also interesting inclusions, but other than the Shadowcasters and an Aya, everything else in the deck is 4 mana or less. So it seems a little bit weird that it's like so aggressive, but it can afford to play Mistress of Mixtures. But even with such a low curve, you're playing 7 Jade Golem cards, one of them is Aya, which gives you 2. And then you have 4 more potential Jade Golem cards with 2 Unearthed Raptors and 2 Shadowcasters. The best target for Shadowcaster is Aya because it gives you 2 Jade Golems. 2 copies of Journey Below can give you Jade Swarmers or something. So even though the deck has such a low curve, it can actually produce a ton of Jade Golems and just outvalue other decks. But because the curve is so low, it can be super aggressive in some matchups. This is probably not the most interesting deck I've ever played on this channel, but given the success of hitting top 10 legend, I thought it was interesting enough to at least take a look at. Also, I wasn't really sure what else to play, and I thought if I played like a third Goya deck in a row, it might start to get a little bit stale. So I wanted to mix it up with something non-Goya, and then who knows, I might revisit the Goya again. Honestly, I was thinking about doing a series or something where I just play Goya in every class. I've already done it for Shaman and Paladin, which I guess are the 2 most obvious ones, but I've had some ideas for like Hunter, Priest, Mage, Warlock. I mean, most of the classes you can find a way to make it work. So I thought about just doing a Madame Goya deck for each class, but I'm sure that would get stale, and I don't even know if I could finish that before Ungoro comes out. But anyway, there's no Goya in this deck. We're playing Jade Rogue. It's actually pretty decent, and for some reason it has Cult Masters in it, so that's cool.
Valera versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
Watch your back.
Swashbuckler is an obvious keep. I think I have better early game than Journey Below. It's more like a filler card I feel in this deck. I'm not sure if I keep Argus. Argus is really good against Pirate Warrior, but it's probably more the kind of card I hope to top deck after I've had a strong opener. Pinnacles for arms. I was hoping that Swashbuckler just wouldn't give me a card, but that's pretty close.
X marks the spot.
He has to trade here, so I can't dagger into that. I might have to play Cold Blood to kill the Bloodsail Raider. What if I just play Cold Blood and go face? Get my 5 damage in, he probably has to trade. He can kind of take advantage of the 5-1 by like playing N'Zoth's First Mate and trading into it, but he takes 10 total damage from that play. Let's just try to get 5 free damage here.
A blade be thirsty.
Backstab was probably the best draw in my deck. Well, this turn sucks, huh?
The shadows.
Let's just copy this Ravaging Ghoul and trade. This card is really good when it only costs 1 mana. Nice. So it looks like I can go for a backstab Ravaging Ghoul play here. Do I go for Argus or Jade Spirit? Probably don't really need to play Argus yet. I have plenty of time to just build up a board and then block some damage later. I'm still at 22. Yeah. Arcanite Reaper face. I know.
Blood and plunder.
Let's taunt here so that this guy can do this. This guy goes face, this guy goes face. Am I willing to use my hero power into this guy? How much damage do I have on board? I'm setting him to 13 this turn. I'm definitely hero powering either way, I think. And then I'll have 7, 11.
Here we go.
I think I can afford to kill it with my dagger and then just have lethal next turn. I'm showing 10 and I have +2 from Defender of Argus. I had lethal without the Eviscerate, but I played it anyway because, why not, I guess. It actually made the lethal a little bit quicker because it was 1 targeter for 4 instead of 3.
Valera versus Malfurion. I must protect the one.
Watch your back.
I don't keep Argus. Probably want to keep Van Cleef with the coin. If I can make a big early Van Cleef, that can just win the game against Druid. Is there any chance I'm supposed to save my Swashbuckler for a turn 3 1-drop coin Van Cleef? I'm gonna try holding onto the Swashbuckler. Something tells me this probably isn't correct, but I kinda want to see how it plays out. I drew another 1-drop anyway. So I guess I'll just go with the Swashbuckler here. Oh, Moonfire is great. 0 mana, deal 1 damage, give your Edwin Van Cleef +2/+2. And then I think I'm even playing Cold Blood here because it lets me kill the behemoth. Alright, that was a super passive turn from him. So let's just play some dudes and get him. Maybe I should have thought a little bit more about the positioning on my guys. I wasn't really considering Argus. Honestly, I'd probably just want to Argus the 2 small dudes, so it probably doesn't really matter. Let's draw some cards with Cult Master here. Do I trade this guy off just to get the card? Probably.
This might sting.
See what I draw off this. Throw an Argus on these two. It actually keeps my Edwin alive. Just barely, and he'll probably have Swipe, but it does keep him alive. I meant to put the Stealth guy in between Argus and the Van Cleef, but I just misclicked. Probably better there for the second Argus in my hand. I think he's dead here. I have Cold Blood Eviscerate. Yeah, he's never been so dead. Oh, he could still do something here. Wrath on the Cult Master. Just played all my damage because I didn't feel like doing math. Had 6 overkill, I think.
Valera versus Ro. For Doomhammer.
Watch your back.
Definitely don't keep the patches, and I don't think these combo spells are worth keeping. Van Cleef is nice. If I can pick up a turn 2 play, I can go for Journey Below, Coin Van Cleef on 4, or on 3 rather. And I guess I never really feel too bad daggering on turn 2.
What to do?
Jade Lightning's pretty good. Jade Lightning might even be like the best card I could have gotten there. Let's just dagger here, and then it looks like next turn I can possibly make an 8/8 Van Cleef. Maybe I should have just made the 6/6 that turn. I think I want the healing in this matchup. Probably gonna go for Jade Lightning next turn into Mistress Defender of Argus on 5 maybe? If I don't need the Argus next turn, maybe I just go double Mistress plus Unearthed Raptor. Always clear in my head one. That's what I like to see when the face shaman can't go face. So many mistresses. I really want to go triple Mistress of Mixtures here because I think it would be slightly amusing to play all 3 of them in the same turn. But it's probably better to go for double plus an Unearthed Raptor. I think it's good to get all this healing on the board because I think I win a control game, or I think I can win a control game from this position. And I guess he's already basically at full health, so it's not like I'm really helping him. I think I'm just gonna go for an Argus Jade Swarmer here. Yeah, I think I like trading like this. I could have had 2 health here and 3 health here, but that's a little bit worse against AoE, I think. Give me the heals. Hopefully I can get some pretty good value out of this Cult Master here. Another Argus. Oh, I can't even play the Argus this turn, so maybe I don't make this attack. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna send my dagger into the 7/7. I was thinking about just leaving it up and hoping that it ran into my taunt. But if I did that and he had like a Maelstrom Portal, I pretty much just lost the game. I think he would have played Maelstrom Portal last turn if he had it, but he could draw into it. And he could also just have like a Jade Claws for the Mistress of Mixtures that would let him push 7, and I didn't really want that to happen. I mean, I took the 7 anyway because I used my dagger on it, but at least I got to kill it. Alright, looks like it's time to get some good value off of this Cult Master. Trade these 2 guys in, and then I go for, I guess, just some Jade Golems. Let's even just spend this to make another Jade Golem.
Here we go.
I don't think his deck is playing Lightning Storm, so now that my Jade Golems are getting kinda big, I don't think it really matters that I'm playing into AoE. Yeah, I think it's a little late to Lava Burst that Cult Master after I've drawn 5 cards off of it.